Neurologists at the University of Rochester Medical Center are getting recognized around the country for brain mapping. After many successful surgeries over the years, brain mapping is a way for doctors to treat patients. The U of R wants to partner with other medical centers now to share knowledge and experiences. Kayla Green is in the newsroom with more on what they've been doing. Kayla.
Yes, Adam, the U of R is using brain mapping to help remove tumors without reducing any brain functions. Basic electrical brain mapping has been around since the 1950s, but over the past 20 years, it's become much more advanced and precise. Brain mapping is being used to study patients with tumors before they go into the operating room. Bradford Mahan is the scientific director for the Translational Brain Mapping Program at the University of Rochester. He says brain mapping helps surgeons get a better picture of each individual brain.
And by mapping the changes in oxygen consumption throughout the brain, we're able to infer which parts of the brain support which types of abilities in a specific individual.
How it works: a patient's brain is mapped before surgery through functional magnetic resonance imaging. During surgery, they are woken up and asked to perform cognitive tasks. The surgeon will trigger the brain with an electrical stimulator and observe how it affects the task. Dr. Webster Pilcher has performed several of these surgeries.
When we stimulate in a language area, the patient has trouble getting language out. When we stimulate in a motor area, the patient finds that against their will, part of their body begins to move. None of this is painful. And in fact, some of my patients have told me that the experience of being awake during surgery was the coolest thing they ever did.
The next step is to share information between medical centers. Dr. Pilcher says they've been traveling to the top 10 centers for awake brain surgeries. The goal is to create a database with brain mapping information from all these centers. He says this way, surgeons all over the country can learn from each other. In the newsroom, Kayla Green, News 8.